Hello everyone, good afternoon. Today I am going to represent my topic, which is the respiratory system. The respiratory system is a vital biological system responsible for the intake of oxygen and the expulsion of carbon dioxide. Oxygen is a crucial for cellular respiration, which produces ATP, the energy currency of our body, while CO2 is a waste product that must be removed from to prevent toxicity. Average adult breathing rate is 12 to 20 breaths per minute. Oxygen is used by mitochondria in cells to produce energy through aerobic respiration. Without oxygen, cells begin to die within a minute, making the respiratory system essential for survival. The anatomy of respiratory system is the respiratory system consists of upper respiratory tract and lower respiratory tract. Upper respiratory tract, which is nose, nasal cavity, filters, forms and moistures air using nasal hair and mucus. Pharynx, which is throat, divided into nasopharynx and oropharynx and laryngopharynx. Larynx, which is voice box, houses vocal cords. Epiglottis prevents food from entering the trachea. A lower respiratory tract, trachea, a tube supported by C-shaped cartilaginous rings, bronchi and bronchioles. Trachea branches into right and left bronchi, secondary bronchi, tertiary bronchi, and bronchioles. Lungs, right lung, left lung, surrounded by pleura, double membrane with pleural fluid. Alveoli, tiny air sacs for gas exchange, surrounded by capillaries. The physiology of breathing, mechanism of breathing. Breathing involves two main phases, which is inhalation and exhalation. Inhalation, which is also known as inspiration, diaphragm contracts, move downwards. Intercostal muscle contract, expand the rib cage. Thoracic volume increases, pressure drops, then air enters lungs. Exhalation, which is expiration, diaphragm relaxes, moves upward. Intercostal muscle relaxes, chest cavity reduces. Thoracic pressure increases, air is expelled. Normal breathing is passive during exhalation, but during exercise, it becomes active using abdominal and internal intercostal muscle. A gas exchange mechanism. Gas exchange occurs at the alveolar capillary membrane via diffusion. Oxygen from alveoli to blood, carbon dioxide from blood to alveoli. Oxygen binds to hemoglobin in red blood cells with 98% and it is transported as oxyhemoglobin. Carbon dioxide is transported 70% as bicarbonate ion, 23% bound to hemoglobin, 7% dissolved in plasma. Regulation in breathing. Breathing is controlled by the respiratory center in the brainstem, medulla oblongata, and pons. Chemoreceptors detect CO2, O2, and pH levels in blood. High carbon dioxide stimulates faster, deeper breathing. Low oxygen secondary stimulus important in the high altitudes. Lung volume and capacity. Lung can hold volume of air measured using the spirometer. Tidal volume, air in the normal breath, 500 ml. Inspiratory reserve volume, extra air inhaled after normal inspiration, 3000 ml. Expiratory reserve volume, extra air exhaled after normal expiration. Residual volume, air remaining in the lung after maximum exhalation. Lung capacities, vital capacity, TV plus IRV plus ERV. Then defense mechanism. The respiratory system is constantly exposed to pathogen, dust and pollutant. It has protective mechanism, nasal hair and mucus, trap dust and microbes. Cilia sweep debris toward the throat, coughing and sneezing, expel irritants. Alveolar macrophages destroy pathogen in alveoli. Disorder of respiratory system, asthma, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, pneumonia, tuberculosis, lung cancer, pulmonary fibrosis. Importance of respiratory system, supplies oxygen for cellular respiration and energy production. Remove carbon dioxide to prevent respiratory acidosis. Maintain acid-base balance, which is pH homeostasis. Assist in speech, smell, and defense against pathogen. Then the disorder of respiratory system, in which asthma, narrowing and inflammation of airways, Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease includes chronic bronchitis and emphysema. Thank you.